Welcome to the complete playlist of data structures using Java. Here we discuss each topic in details along with 5 problems on it. If you haven't checked our playlist, do check the playlist to master the data structures using Java. If you are new to our channel, do subscribe the channel for more such educational videos. So welcome to the another lecture of data structures using Java. In this video, we will be solving a problem on string that are reverse only letters. So let's understand what does exactly the problem mean is. So what they have given us one string and we need to reverse the string according to the two given rules. And those two given rules are, the first rule says that we can reverse the character of the strings, right? Only the English characters are allowed to reverse it. Second rules, what it says that apart from those letters which are not English characters, means A to Z, if you don't have any character in between them, those characters should remain as it is. For example, any special symbol like exclamation mark, hyphen, underscore, whatever the characters which you have, those characters should remain same as it is. Only the English alphabets that are from A to Z, those need to get reversed. And finally, we need to return the string after reversing it. So let's understand this question with the help of those two sample input output. Now, what they have told us, we need to reverse the English letters. If you observe this first test case, so okay, I have A and D, so I need to simply reverse this because both are English letters, so I need to reverse it. And then I can simply reverse C and then I have B and the C. If you observe carefully that the special character will remain as it is. The special character will remain as it is. In the second input output, what does happen is the special characters will remain as it is. There will be no any changes will take place. So I will write it as it is, hyphen, hyphen, hyphen. Apart from this, all the English letters need to get reversed. So what will happen is, here J will come, here A will come, right? And what will happen? Here I have F, E and D. Then I have C and P. So this is what my actual string will look like after reversing it. So I hope so that you understood the meaning of the problem. Now let's try to check how we can solve this problem. The one thing to note here is that what they have told is only the English letter, that is alphabet that lies from A to Z, only these letters will get reversed. And apart from that, whatever the special characters we have, that is hyphen or exclamation mark, star, plus, minus, whatever you may call it, all the special symbols should remain as it is. So how we can approach this problem? So what I will do is I will try to keep the two pointers. Let's assume my first pointer is let's S and my last pointer is what we call as L. So both are pointing to the end of my string. Now I can see that okay, both the elements or both the characters present at S and L, both are characters that lies in between A to Z. So I can simply reverse them. So what will my string will look like? I will simply have X and here I will have A. Now what will happen is, since I have performed the operation on those two characters, I will trim down my space because they have already exchanged, right? So simply I will take my S one position ahead and I will take my L one position previous. Now if you observe carefully that my S is pointing to the character but my L is pointing to the special symbol, and what we discuss is special symbol should not be swapped. It doesn't mean that my exclamation mark will come here and B will come here. No, because what we are doing is here we are trying to change the position of my special character and this is not allowed. So can we say that since my last is pointing to my special character and I don't need to perform any operation on special character, so simply I will take my position of L to its previous element and that it will be pointing to my G. Now I can see that the character presented S and character presented G, both are the characters that lies from A to Z, which means simply I can swap it. So this exclamation mark will remain as it is. So I'll write it as it is, this exclamation mark. And now what will happen is here it will be B and here it will be a G, right? Now since I have swapped both the letters, I need to trim down my space again. So simply I will take my S one position ahead and I will take my L one position to its previous. So I'll erase this. Now I can see that okay, one pointer is pointing to a special character, again both these pointers also pointing to the special character, and we discussed that we don't want to change the position of special character. So I'll keep my position of special character as it is. I will write it with yellow mark, that is minus, and I will trim down the position of my both the pointer, that is S and L, to the next position. So this will be pointing to the H and this will be pointing to my D. Now I can see that okay, S is pointing to the H and L is pointing to D and both lies in between A to Z, which means I can simply swap them. So what I will be getting is, so simply here I will be having D and here I will be getting as H. Now again move the pointer to its next position, here I will be having, so simply erase the previous one. Now I can see that okay, S is pointing to my C and my L is pointing to my hyphen or the minus, whatever you may call it, and I can only change the English character that lies from A to Z, so I don't want to make any changes to this special character. So I'll simply write it as it is, and what I will do is I'll simply take the position of this one position ahead and both are pointing to the same letter, that is C. Now I can see that both the characters present at S and L are A to Z, that lies in between A to Z, which means I can swap it. But since both are pointing to this letter, can I say that the C will get swapped to this cell, therefore my final string will look like this one. So simply we have reversed every single character present in my string. So I hope so you understood what exactly we did is we simply kept the two pointer, that is S, and then we have the L We simply swapped if both S and L both are pointing to the letter which lies from A to Z. If any one of them is pointing to any special character, I simply reduce its space by -1. Right? So let's move on to the screen and check how we can write the code for this. So here is a simple Java code I wrote. So first of all, what I did is I simply got the start and end, which is one is pointing to the first character of my string and the end is pointing to my last character of the string. And what I did is I converted this string to the character array. The reason why I converted the string to the character array is we know that the strings are immutable, which means we cannot make changes to our original strings, right? That is the reason why, in order to make some changes, because I want to swap both the characters, that's why I converted to my character array. Now what I did is I simply start traversing till my both the pointers does not come to each other. So my start is less than or equal to n, what I did. So first one, if the character present at my start is not a character between A and Z, right? If you observe carefully that here I use a not, which means the character present at the start index is not from A to Z. It is special character, that is exclamation mark, minus, plus, whatever it may be. Then what I need to do is I need to simply move ahead because I don't want to change the position of special character. The same thing I did with the character present at index end. If the index end contains a special character, I don't want to change the position of it. So simply I moved n to its previous position by 1. And if both, that if my character present at my start and end both contains a letter between A to Z, I simply swap them and I change the position of start by 1 position ahead and I change the position of end by 1 position to its back. So in this way I kept on doing till I completely traverse my string right from start to end until goal till they become close to each other. Now the moment they cross each other, which means I have swapped all the characters present in my string. And remember carefully that we have converted our original string to the character arrays, and what we need to return is we need to return the string. Therefore again we converted our character array to the strings and we simply returned it, right? So this was the simple code. Now what will be the total time complexity for this? So what we are doing is we are simply traversing the string from first character to the last character, which means can I say that my total time complexity would be big O of n. So I hope so that this code you understood clearly what and how to reverse the character in my string. So just in case if you are new to our channel, do subscribe the channel for more such informative videos. Till then, see you in the next video.